Google Workspace allows the collaboration and generation of meaningful data. However, a time comes when this may not be enough for an organization's typical use cases. This is because every kind of organization has a different sort of workflow internally. So in order to accommodate these additional workflows, organizations may at times resort to using third-party applications. So rather than this being a scenario of either or, whereby you either pick Google Workspace or you pick something else, this talk is about how the two can interop or can interoperate, so as to bring about the desired solution, and you gain the maximum benefits of all types of applications involved in all of that. So there are two main ways of going beyond the typical features. The first one is to actually create custom solutions within Google Workspace using a workspace feature called Google App Scripts. So with Google App Scripts, you're able to create custom workflows whereby you're able to utilize the various services within Google Workspace. For example, you can write a script that interoperates with drives and sheets and calendars, etc. We'll see some of those in a bit. And again, the other method is by integrating with third-party apps. The first one is pulling third-party app information right into Workspace, and this is done by installing Workspace add-ons from the marketplace. Whereas the second way is by adding Workspace services as extensions within the third-party app. So the other way around, and this is what we're going to be demoing today using Slack. As you can see from my slides right here, Google Workspace integrates with a lot of industry standard applications, all of which are built for different tasks that may need typically to be handled outside Workspace. For example, Slack, which is what we'll be integrating with today, is a communication and collaboration platform. So this is something that at times users choose rather than relying on the typical services provided by Workspace, such as chats and spaces. And the reason for this, depending on who you ask, may be because Slack is a tool built for the specific purpose of communicating and collaborating within the organization. So some may argue that because it's a specialized software, it maybe does a better job of it. Other times, maybe a customer may be coming from a Slack environment to Workspace, but then they don't necessarily desire Slack. Or maybe they're using Slack for communicating with other teams outside the organization. So in such a scenario, Google Workspace is able to actually integrate with Slack, and you're able to do meaningful work in the process. HubSpot is a CRM, a customer relationship management platform. So how it integrates with Workspace, for example, is it integrates to a point whereby you can pull Google Workspace contacts inside of HubSpot and add those to your marketing campaigns, etc. DocuSign, on the other hand, is a SaaS platform, that's software as a service. It's a fully managed online platform through which you're able to generate and digitally sign contracts. So in this case, Workspace, particularly Google Drive, works as the storage for said documents and files that would need to be signed. Same case for Bittrex 24. And in such a scenario, it also integrates with Drive such that you're able to link the various workflows inside Bittrex with the various Google Workspace features, such as the docs and whatnot.